Hey, what's going on? Um, yeah. So I'm pretty much making sure that my guys they follow by the proper protocol. Um, you know, it's a reality. All that over there, is a bunch of female stuff. Y'all see a baby crib, clothes, shoes, whatever. It don't matter. It's all out there. It's all out there in the street. And this is the reality that a lot of these IG girls don't tell you about the reality of, hey, selling poom poom and trying to make money, the ends meet. And what happens is, guess what? That will only get you so far. Sooner or later, it's going to run out. And guess what? That's when the Arabs or whoever may call and say, landlords or whoever, they'll say, oh, hey, time to pay the bill. And that poom poom is not going to get you out. Them looks ain't going to get you out. That saying that I'm a prize and all that other stuff, it's not going to help you. It's not. And I'm going to show you, like these girls, we cleared them out of the room. And sadly, it was like 10 of them. It was 10 girls, like 2 kids. I know everybody's out there. You see, these be these apartments that they like to show that they all living good, that they live in a lavish life. But holistically, they be living in hotels, hotel suites and stuff. Gotta kick them on out. Nasty girls. We clean them out. You know what I'm saying? Some of them didn't want to go. You can either go the easy way or the hard way. And look, they still left their bonnets and everything. See, that's their bonnet. See what I'm saying? This is where they come in. Be selling their ass and shit. They be selling their ass, sleeping on them beds, getting high up. See? Females. But sooner or later, your sugar daddies ain't gonna pick up the phone. Their little rollers or those dudes, their funds are gonna run out. They ain't gonna be able to take care of you. Thank you. And when that all happens, guess what? Reality kicks in. And you know what happens? They're like, rent time. Then they start getting desperate. Start selling themselves. Start selling their drawers. Selling their bodies. Offering $60, 15-minute pleasures and stuff. Doing whatever they got to do to get by. I think their rent, because you can get it for like a day or for a week, and like a week is like a stack. So they will normally do like 3 to 4 girls in an apartment, but that's not guaranteed money. That's not guaranteed money, especially when you're depending on your looks. Now, I've had it where they try to bargain me, my partners. They tried to bargain, saying, "Hey, like, come on, man, like, don't put us out." Now, I mean, hey, I guess, like, it's like usually like this is about, I say 1,200. That ain't bad. But these girls can't afford that. They be hoping a truck driver come by, some guy doing utility work, a Latino, and they got their stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell them, I say, hey, y'all girls need to go find some work, go get a job at Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? But see, you always hear this is the prize. Do they look good though? Listen, desperate to death. Look, I'm gonna show you. Look at it. You got kids stuff. All that stuff is women's stuff. All that's women's stuff right there. Oh, trust me, they're usually an old white man There's usually some old white man or black man or some dude at Home Depot willing to sell some butt, whatever, they, buying cheeks and stuff. There's always that. Some truck driver, you know what I'm saying? Truckers, they love them. They love dudes out of town, you know what I'm saying? And they be getting desperate. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. I had a talk with, I think one of the girls. She was like, listen, I gotta have a place for me and my people. We need a place to, what I'm saying, we can get the money tonight. You just give it a chance. Nope. Nope. I told y'all, bro, listen, I callous my heart, bro. This is the world. I tell y'all, I'm not a good guy. I don't hear none of that stuff, that jargon online. Like, when I hear, oh, would you put a woman out on the street with her child? I have done it. There's the proof. I have done it. I have. Because ultimately, when your time and date is to work, like pay your rent, and it's 4 to 5. There was 10 girls in 2 of them complexes, and they couldn't get up the money for both of their, like, that's 1, 2, 3 of their rooms. So that was technically would be $3,000. 10 girls couldn't get up that amount of money. But sooner or later, you gotta circulate the guys, though. They took advantage. They took advantage. I mean, sell plasma, get a job, whatever you got to do. Like, but see, that's the thing about a lot of these people are staying at hotel. A lot of these girls who be saying that they're out here winning, yeah, they're getting that fast money, but it's not the longevity money. It's not the longevity money. It's not the realistic money. Like, it's not gonna holistically hold them down. And I see it all the time. I done seen the crocodile tears. I done seen them fight. I done seen them cry. And this is a sad story that a lot of these webcam girls who be saying that they be running the finesse game, that they be talking down on, man. It be getting bad, bro. It be getting bad for a lot of these girls. And see, a lot of these women don't want to actually speak on it and actually let these women know the reality of this, because that would mean that they would have to actually admit to their problem. Like telling girls don't get pregnant. Okay, cool. Don't tell them don't get pregnant. I'm fine with that. Yeah, tell them don't get pregnant. But I hate having to put your child out of a hotel room. Mind you, listen, the Arabs don't care. When they say you getting out, you getting out. Now either that the security, that task force that's there, either that the deputies that are there, whoever it is, God forbid that you get caught sex trafficking, that's gonna really be a hardcore mess for you to try to get out of. But when these things be happening, they hit hard. And it's a very bitter pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think what was more crushing was when they were watching their stuff get thrown by the trash pile. Mind you, we didn't do that. We don't do that. Take your stuff and put it by the trash pile. The maintenance people do that. They do that. They allow you to go, take the walk of shame, and have to pick up your stuff by the trash pile. Me, I'm like, that's too much. We don't get paid to do that. And however, they got to go there and get it. If they want to go get it, usually they go at nighttime. They have to go find a place to stay, go scrounge some room. I've done seen it where they have to run to a hotel across the street if the police don't get involved, or they call their folks to come get them. You know? But it gets really bad for a lot of these young ladies. You know, some of these girls, they move out, they run away from home, they fall in love with a boy. Different various reasons why they get into these situations. And when it happens, there's no silver lining. There's no silver lining. And what people aren't talking about is there's a lot of these women out here. There's a lot of women out here living in hotels, trying to, by any means necessary, pay that rent. get that rent paid, sell some cheeks, give slop, whatever they gotta do to just survive, get some part-tarts. So then they start selling drugs. I've seen the whole progress and the progression of these things. It gets really bad. You know, I had one young lady. She said, "Listen, I can you just I just want to get turned into a rehab. I don't want to do this no more." And when she lifted up her shirt, she had so many track marks from usage. You see their skin start peeling. I tell a lot of these women that be online be bragging about their looks, which is fine. You're a woman. You can brag about your looks. I don't see a problem with that. I kind of question when dudes start bragging about their looks, because that's the only dudes I know that do that are men in the industry, like in the sex industry, or they kind of like suspect in a sense. But that's a down for another field. But I usually tell a lot of them, hey, like, don't depend on your looks. Like, go get yourself some education. And see, I know the hotels where a lot of these girls are staying in. A lot of these strippers, a lot of these call girls, a lot of these girls are women that are sugar babies. They're not living no life. They're not out here buying. Listen, they're getting their ass kicked in life right now. They're getting ass kicked in life. And see, there you have it where some men are knowingly, they like them all destituted and struggled. Why is that? It's not that man's job to get her out of that situation. If they're thinking that the system is going to bail them out, they're a lot of these women will tell you, like, listen, the system is not coming. The system is not coming. And this is not just a one race type of thing. This is just a thing that we're seeing with a lot of these young women that think that, hey, off of my looks, I'm going to be able to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like one girl, she would like had another woman, go call your dad. Call your dad. No, I'm not gonna call my dad. If I do, I gotta go back home. I'm like, so you can go home. You're choosing to suffer it out. She said, no, I'm a ride or die. Then die. Go ahead and die. Die a good death. She's like, wow, so y'all men would just push women out. Yeah, listen, this is part of the consequences. And see, a lot of people don't want to own that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to own that they're in this dire situation that there is no getting out of. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man. This is why I don't listen to YouTube. I don't really go over the female panels and stuff, because a lot of female panels, they don't talk about the holistic reality. They'll talk about the abuse of what men do, but they don't talk about women living in hotels, selling their bodies, doing X, Y, Z. You know why? But a lot of these women like to distance themselves from these women because they know that a lot of these women are going to use them. They're going to use them and siphon them dry. Women, they will not try to save the. But yeah, like, it's not getting better for women. And I holistically, a lot of women these days, they know that the system is running dry. A lot of them do. I know some people don't want to talk about it, but a lot of these young girls are not flourishing and making it. And that's something that women are not holistically addressing. They're not flourishing, they're not making it. I know we know the men's situation. Is it going to be the men's job to help pick up the women? No. They have a right. They have their rights to save themselves. I guess. Ten women in one night. Now having to run from rooms to rooms to find a place to stay, to eat, get water, and get sleep. And it gets hard because staying in a hotel, it gets hard because you're trying to save money to get out of it. And you're going to constantly be draining your funds. That's why I tell some people you're better off going into a shelter, but shelters aren't always that good. You want to live onto a lifestyle, they're going to either have to latch onto a man or go back to their family or somebody that's going to be willing to take them in. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, anybody would take advantage of this situation. Yep. Anybody gonna take advantage of the situation. But this is the cold reality. I just want to show y'all that these women and their kids are getting out there, put out there on the street. And you know, you're gonna have some people gonna run up and say, B.M.T, so you put a woman on the street? Yep. It's my job. When you get evicted out of a room, you get evicted out of a room. When they say that, hey, you trying to pay your rent, time to pay it. And if you don't have it, they'll send somebody. I'll see you guys later. Peace.